Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy the Wise, and today we are in Dartmoor doing the Sloth Depletion. So we're going to be doing all 3 levels of the escalation at once, and we're going to finish the first 2 levels with at least 50% vitality, and the last level with at least 30%. And I'm going to show you a neat little trick on how to get these missions done. So they want you to do them in a particular order, but you can actually get them done a lot easier if you do them in the reverse order. So I'll show you what I mean.
Hello, 47.
We're going to skip the cutscene. When the mission starts, they're telling us to go take out Leighton Rose with a lethal throw, but instead of doing that, we're going to go set up all of the accident kills, and we're actually going to do the lethal throw last. So we're going to walk up to this ledge over here, and we're going to walk over to that snail so we can grab the poison.
You're
and we're going to walk towards that gardener.
But you've got plenty of energy left, right?
You don't want to get too close, otherwise he's going to hear you and he's going to light a new cigarette, so it's going to take a while. So just sit over here and wait for him to leave. Once he's gone, we're going to go pick up the screwdriver. And now we have everything we need to set up our kills. So we're going to hop this ledge. And the gardener is looking towards us, so wait for him to turn his head. We're going to walk over here and we're going to puncture the gasoline drum. Then we're going to walk back into the bush right over here. And we're going to wait for this guard to leave.
Oh, such a hard worker, isn't he?
When he leaves, we're going to poison his water bottle that's over here. Then we're going to grab this knife, and we're going to grab the baseball. So the reason why we're grabbing several objects is because the NPCs sometimes don't hear it when you throw objects. I don't know why. I guess they made them a little more slothy in this level. So we're going to bring extra objects just in case. And we're going to throw the baseball right in the bush over here. So we're going to take out our screwdriver or our kitchen knife, and we're going to throw it at his head once he's in the bush. And now we're just going to sit tight and wait for our second target to go drink the poison.
For a little time off anyway.
That's 2. And number 3 is about to light himself on fire with the gasoline drum.
Take your time. They're not going anywhere. Oh, sorry, I looked away for a second.
Now that our vitality is locked in, we can run to the nearest exit, which is right over here. And that takes care of part 1. So now for part 2, we're going to do something a little bit similar. We're going to be doing the level in reverse, and this time we're actually going to kill the targets before they become marked as targets. So just like in the first level, they want you to kill a target, and after you kill him, other targets will then be marked in red, and they will be given certain kill conditions. But as long as you know those conditions and who the targets are, you can actually kill them ahead of time, and it won't affect your score. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and it's also going to enable us to finish this mission with a lot of vitality and quite easily.
How did you like your first...
We're going to skip the cutscene once again. We're going to stand up, and this time we're going to head to the right. So they want us to go to the left to kill Oliver Dickens with a lethal throw, but instead we're going to take care of the last target first. So we're going to walk up to the snail and we're going to grab the seeker gun. We're gonna head up these stairs, and we're gonna see our
It's
first
down.
slash last target.
90 to go.
So that's the maid that's over there. So she's not yet marked as a target, but that's okay. We just need to kill her by any means necessary. We're gonna do it with a lethal throw, but first we're gonna take care of this guard with the Seeker. So once he leaves, we're gonna grab the fork, and we're gonna aim it over here.
Walked up to Zubu.
We're gonna take her out.
He looks so peaceful, doesn't he?
And then we're going to dump her body over here. Now we're going to make our way over to the chair. And we just need to wait for the photographer to leave because there's a screwdriver where he is now, and we need to pick that up.
Ooh. That's 70. Remember, be the snail, agent.
So once he leaves, we're going to go pick up the screwdriver. And he's just going to be having a cigarette and a one-man dance party. So while he's having his fun, we are going to expose the wire over here with the screwdriver. And then you don't actually need any special tools to do this. We're just going to create a water leak. Now we're just going to sit tight right over here, and we're going to wait for him to return so we can snap a photo with the camera and electrocute him, which will take care of the accident kill. So he's going to go check out the box, and when he's done with that, he's going to come right over to this area, and we can quickly take a picture of him. So that's going to electrocute him because he actually needs to be killed with an accident kill.
See? There's no harm in a little self-care, 47. I think he could use a break. Don't you?
So there he goes. So we're going to snap that photo. And we're going to head over this way.
Well, at least someone gets to rest.
So that's our second target taken care of. And now we're going to go take care of the third target that's also not yet marked. So that's the security guard that you see right over there. And we're going to set up an accident kill for him as well. So we're going to go up these steps, and we're going to grab the car battery that's over this snail.
50? I wish I was surprised.
We're going to come back over here, and we're going to wait for the guard to leave because you don't want him to get distracted. And we're going to throw the car battery here once, then we're going to pick it up, and we're going to throw it a second time. The reason why we're doing that is because this way, once the security guard gets shocked, if somebody else comes to investigate and to touch his body, the car battery will be dead, so it won't actually shock anyone else. So now we're just going to sit here and wait for the guard to drag the cameraman's body. So you don't want to turn on the water just yet. You're going to want to crouch and lean against this box because the guard is going to drop the body off right here in front of the boxes, and then he's going to walk over this way, but he won't see you as long as you're crouched and hidden right over here against the boxes. So, drops off the body. And there he goes. So now that he's gone, we're going to turn the water faucet on and back off again because you don't want anybody to get distracted by the water faucet itself. We just want to make a nice puddle so that the guard walks through it when he's done his cigarette. So that takes care of our third kill. Now we're going to come over here And we're going to walk right up to this stump, and we're going to grab the piece of driftwood. We're going to come over here, and we're going to throw the driftwood right over here to distract our last target. Then we're going to go hide back in the bushes over here. So as you can see, our our third target got killed. Now our fourth target, we're just going to wait for the question mark to disappear above his head. Once that happens, we're going to throw the driftwood right in front of us and pick it back up.
Hey, is anyone there? Hello? I don't like this.
And we're just going to knock him out.
That's dirty.
But you don't want to kill
Surely
him just
there's a
yet, because
faster
we
way to die
actually
if you're this eager.
want to take out the jogger before we do that, so we can restore our vitality. So we're going to grab the piece of driftwood, and we're just going to sit here. The jogger is going to run right past us, and after she's past that log over there, she's just going to stop. And when she does that, she's going to be in a blind spot, so you can knock her out freely and drag her back into the bushes. So wait for her to stop jogging. Walk behind her. Knock her out with the driftwood. And drag her back.
%. Are you starting to miss your shell yet?
So now that she's over here, we're going to take out our screwdriver. We're going to make sure to aim for our target. We're going to throw it at his head. And our vitality is locked in at 64%.
Right.
So that's it for this mission. All we have to do is head to the exit. These guys won't actually spot you because we're not trespassing, not even that guard, so you don't have to worry about him. So you can just casually run all the way to this chair, and that takes care of part 2. Now on to part 3. Part 3, once again, we're going to be doing something similar, and that's because when you get to the end of the level, that's when you find all the silenced weapons. And when you have the silenced weapons, it enables you to make the rest of this level a lot easier to complete. So we're going to head right for the silenced weapons at the start of the level, and I'll show you how to take care of that. And we're also going to be knocking out a few pesky NPCs that are going to be causing us some extra trouble. You don't have to knock them out if you are good enough, but I prefer to knock them out because it's very low risk, and either way we're going to end up with at least 30% vitality.
Back for more.
So we're going to skip the cutscene, and we're going to stand up, head towards the right. We're going to grab this letter opener, and we're going to turn on the gramophone. Now we're going to walk back over here, and we're going to grab the newspaper. So this is the first NPC that we are going to knock out, and it's only because I don't want to have to make my way around him or distract him. And like I said, we're still going to finish with quite enough vitality, so you can knock him out if you want to, or you can distract him, up to you. I prefer to do it this way. So after he turns the gramophone off, we're going to pacify him, and we're going to drag him to the closet.
90 to go.
We're going to grab over our Tully, and we're going to make sure that this guard is not facing us, because he is actually an enforcer, whereas this guard doesn't actually care that we're here because we're not trespassing. So once he leaves, we're going to casually walk right up to the cane. We're going to pick that up, and we're going to pick up the lockpick. So we're going to make our way up the stairs, and here's the second NPC that we're going to knock out, because I don't want to have to sit around waiting for her to turn around. And every once in a while she spots you doing something illegal, so I don't want to have to worry about her. So we're going to take her out, and we're going to dump her right here. I'm going to grab the walking cane. I'm going to wait for the butler to turn around. once he's turned around, we're going to walk inside. And from here, you can throw the walking cane at his head. Then we're going to take out the letter opener, which we picked up next to the gramophone, and we're going to throw it at her head, because she needs to be killed with a lethal throw. Now we're going to pick up the fire poker.
50. I wish I was surprised.
And we're going to head right over here, where we're going to replenish our vitality. So you see that guard down there? He's got two positions that he walks to, position 1 and position 2. And there's actually going to be the jogger that's going to run right past him in a few moments. So she's going to come over here, and she's going to run right past this area. So what we're going to do is that we're going to throw the newspaper into the bushes down there. And when she goes there to investigate, we're going to knock her out with the fire poker. So there's a neat little trick to get this done every time. So you see that guard over there? This is what we're going to do. We're going to aim to make sure with our instinct that the guard is right there at the bottom corner of our screen. And then that's where you're going to want to aim when you throw the fire poker. And you're going to want to aim just a little bit further than that. So when he's in that position, we're going to aim. Just a little bit higher. So you can back up also just a little bit over here. So you want to shoot it just about there so that it lands in the bushes, but not in the thin part. You want to get it in the thicker part over here. And make sure not to throw the fire poker. You want to throw the newspaper. Sorry, I almost screwed that up. You also don't want it to hit up against the wall, otherwise it's going to bounce away. And you really want the jogger to go deep into the bushes, otherwise when we knock her out, the guard is going to see her.
This is nice.
So here she comes, and she's going to slow down when she gets around this area. So we're going to set up our shot. So we're going to keep the guard in the corner. When she runs past him, that's when we want to throw the newspaper. So when he's in the bottom corner, we're going to aim, and just a little bit further than that. And then once we see her appear, that's when we're going to throw the newspaper. There she is, and newspaper. Now we are going to grab the fire poker. You're going to stand up because you want to be able to see where she is. So start aiming close to where she is, so that as soon as you see the symbol turn red, we're going to knock her out in the bushes, so our vitality is back to 91%.
90%. Still feeling confident, I suspect.
We're going to grab this walking cane over here. We're going to close these doors so that nobody sees the knocked out butler. And we're going to use the cane on the mysterious switch. And that's where we're going to find our silenced weapon. Now we're going to come over here. So there's two guards. One of them walks back and forth in this area, and the other one walks back and forth from Alexa Carlisle to next to her desk. So we're going to wait for this guard to walk to this area over here, so we can come out of this room and shoot the chandelier where the guard in the further end over there that's currently walking. Once he's standing under the chandelier, we're going to shoot it because he's our next target and he has to be killed as well.
I'll make a good little snail out of you yet, 47.
So that guard is walking towards the right, and that's where we want him. So now that that guard is walking to that area, we're going to open this door, we're going to come outside. And once he's under the chandelier, we're going to take out our hackle covert. We're going to aim, and we're going to shoot.
Rest in peace, whatever your name was.
Now that that's taken care of, we're going to head back out this way. And the rest of this is actually quite easy to do now. That was basically all the hard parts we needed to take care of. So the rest we're going to be able to casually walk down and take care of the last 3 targets.
70? For goodness sake. Have you been doing jumping jacks while I wasn't looking?
So we're going to take a left over here. And we're going to grab the feather duster just in case we need something to throw. We're going to unlock this door with the lockpick that we picked up earlier. I'm going to grab this banana because you never know when you might need a banana. And we're going to push this target out the window.
He looks so peaceful, doesn't he?
And we're going to walk over here. And our next target is going to be standing underneath that chandelier in just a few moments. So we're going to take out our silenced hackle again. We're going to wait for him to stand under the chandelier when he stops moving. And then we're going to shoot the chandelier.
Well,
And we're going to come over here.
at least someone gets to rest.
And we're going to hide. Just to make sure that nobody's alert. And now that it's all clear, we're going to head down this hall.
So much for being the snail, 47. You're at 50%.
That guy almost spotted us, so make sure not to make the same mistake I just did. So once they have their back turned, I'm going to walk over here. And we're just going to wait for the butler. You can either shoot him when he's underneath this chandelier, or you can wait for him to go to that chandelier. And you also want to make sure that the security guard isn't walking across the door. So now that that's done, we're going to take out our hackle, and we're going to shoot the last chandelier over there.
I should probably say
We're
something
gonna walk
about
over
what a
here to our
diligent
chair.
pupil you are, blah, blah, blah.
And that's it for all 3 parts. So my name is Jeremy the Wise. I hope you enjoyed this video. So subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos, press like, and that's it for me. So take it easy.